I thought we'd use the inspiration of the heart chakra, that of love, but not just any love, but experiencing the support and love of the divine. And the idea is that this is not only within us, but that it's all around us. And so we're going to just start with closing the eyes and feeling the support of the earth. Notice where the legs and the buttocks rest on the earth. And the first chakra is earthy. When the body rests and feels supported, then the mind can quiet and drop into the heart. So just take some full wave of breath from the pelvic floor all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. And as you exhale, pour out long. With each inhale, encourage the lengthening of the spine. As you exhale, relaxing into this moment, quieting the mind. And as you do, and you get a little more grounded, the mind more into this moment, imagine feeling like a pair of hands behind you supporting you, like your shoulder blades, like someone's resting. You could rest back into like a lovely lazy boy chair, as if that was the universe supporting you, the divine. And as we feel supported, the physical body feeling supported on the earth, we want to find that same support on the spiritual level. So with that as part of our intention, we're going to be working a little bit more on some back bending, some shoulder opening today to help open up the heart center, and not only the chest, but also the sides of the heart, the back of the heart. So when we bring our hands to the heart center, this is a reminder that within the heart, they call it the abode of spirit, so the abode of love, the unconditional support that the universe has for you to open to that love that's an extension of its love, unconditional. So with that in mind, we'll start with the sound of Om, letting sound resonate in the chest, taking a deep breath in. Om. And releasing the hands. Just switch the cross of the legs so that our hips are already coming a little balanced. Bring the hands to the knees for a little support in the back. And we're going to find that connection of the heart opening from front and back. So as you inhale, move the head and neck back, shoulder blades down the back, lifting the heart up towards the sky. And as you exhale, rounding, moving, bowing the head, moving the heart back, looking within. So inhale, head back, heart lifts. And exhale, bowing, moving that heart back to the back of the body. And just a few more rounds. Just go at your own breath rate. Eyes opening in and out. And then slowly come back to a neutral position, and we'll open the sides of the body. So inhale, left arm up, relax the shoulder blade down the back, and then as you exhale, stretch over to the right. Nice opening in the left side of the shoulder, left side of the body. Each inhale, like you're blowing up a balloon through the whole body. As you exhale, melt, letting go of some of the tension. And then on the next inhale, come all the way up, float that hand down. Inhale, taking the right arm up, and exhale, stretching over to the left. Nice opening, the left shoulder, right shoulder. Full deep waves of breath. And on your next inhale, rising back up. Exhale, float. We're going to twist to the left. Left fingertips behind, right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, spiraling to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Deep here, we're wringing out all the old thoughts, old energy, and every single energy center of the body. We're looking behind, shifting our perspective, looking inside for the divine, and also all around. Inhale, looking forward. Now switch the cross. We're balancing, going to the right hand behind, left hand on the knee, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, spiraling to the right, gazing behind. Every exhale, deep and long, encouraging, opening and release. And as you inhale, face back forward, rock forward onto all fours, hands and knees. So as you come to a tabletop position, we're just going to find some freedom of movement of the shoulder blades. So as you exhale with the arms straight, melt the shoulder blades towards each other on the back, letting the heart get closer to the earth. And then push through the straight arms and let the shoulder blades come off. So just feeling a easeful movement of shoulder blades on as you melt. And as you inhale, allow the shoulder blades to move away from each other. So this is a place that we tend to hold tension. So you're just feeling that natural opening and movement. And then as you keep the shoulder blades on the back, let's take our first down dog, lifting the hips up towards the sky, and just walk out the dog. So one leg straight, then the other. So from the heart center, you're rooting through the arms. You can shake the head, no excess tension in the neck, no bunching up in the shoulders, just rooting to lengthen up the spine and enjoying the awakening in calf and hamstring. As you inhale, swing the left foot forward into a lunge. So here, allow the spine to be long, maybe hovering the fingertips a little so the heart's already open. We're going to open up the hamstring and hip flexor. So here, you should feel that right hip flexor. And then as you inhale, straighten the front leg, but keep the foot flexed so you're pivoting on the heel. So that way we get calf muscle too. Exhale, melt into the lunge. Moving with breath. As you inhale, it's like you're lifting, blowing up the hips up towards the sky. Helium balloon. Exhale, melting. At the same time, our heart is open, extending forward. So we're only pulling to the place where we have a yummy stretch. Feels good. No over efforting, no pushing. Coming to that lunge, place the back knee on the ground. We're going to go and twist to the right against the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. We're twisting to the left. Lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, spiraling, the heart is reaching up towards the hips. Every breath, deep and long. And then exhale, float the fingertips down. Inhale, lift the back knee, rock that foot forward, lengthen the spine, and pour out, forward fold, letting the head release, let the spine release like a waterfall, pouring into the still pond. Here, maybe the still pond of the heart as the mind quiets into the moment. Here also, if you're deep enough, see if you can have your hands flat, feel the earth. Feel the earth under the feet, under the hands, grounding, stabilizing the body. feeling safe, supported. And as you root down a little stronger through the legs, inhale, rise up. Let the heart reach up for the sky. And as you exhale, floating the hands back, remembering that the heart is full, full. Just got to experience that love. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, peekaboo the heart forward, and exhale, left foot back into a lunge. Lengthening the spine and moving with your breath. So inhale, straighten the front leg, rooting the back heel straight back, and then exhale, melt into the lunge again. And just enjoy the breath. With the breath, and then as you come into a lunge, place the back knee on the ground, and we'll twist to the right. So left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Lengthen the spine with a full breath. Exhale, twisting, revolving to the right, gazing behind, wringing out all the old thoughts. Become quiet as we shift our gaze here behind us. Shifting our gaze to see the love, support all around. Supported by air, by the earth, by the people around us. Exhale, float the hands down, lift the back knee off the ground. Inhale, rock forward, and pour out, letting all the tension release through the spine. You can even shake your head, no excess tension. Letting it all go like a waterfall here after a fall rain. As you root down through the legs a little stronger, inhale, rise up, reaching up for the sky, and exhale, floating the hands back to the heart center. Full sun salutation, inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Here, exhale, take the right foot back, and now an upright lunge. Now, if you want more ease, you can place the back knee on the ground. Keep it lifted for a little more challenge, and bring your hands to the hips to begin with. So here, with the upright, waistline back, tailbone rooting, inhale the arms up. So a variation here of a warrior one. Nice full waves of breath. Think of the tailbone as rooting you into this moment. There's no past, there's no future. There's only this moment. That's the warrior. We have a soft gaze in front, yet we take in all around. We see the oneness. As you exhale, float the fingertips down, straighten the front leg, rotating the back heel down, Parsvottanasana. So lengthen the spine, both legs straight, pouring out over the forward leg, bowing inward. Only going to that place where it feels good to stretch. And on your next inhale, bend the front knee, rock the back leg forward, forward fold, pouring out. Both legs straight, rooting down through the legs. Inhale, rise up, reaching for the sky. And exhale, floating the hands back to the heart. Surya Namaskar, or half sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Swan dive, forward fold. Lengthen the spine forward as you inhale. Now left foot reaches back, steps back into your lunge. And then mirror. If you have the knee down, keep the knee down, or upright lunge. Waistline back, tailbone rooting in. Shoulder blades, though, relax. So arms are straight, but we're not hiking up the shoulders. They're relaxed. That's the worry muscles. Warrior's not worried. It's fully present. It knows The divine's got its back. It's confidence and expanded awareness and support. As you exhale, float the fingertips down, straighten the front leg, rotate the back heel down into Parsvottanasana on this side. Each inhale, lengthen the spine forward. The exhale, bowing, going deeper within. On your next inhale, bend the front knee, rock forward, forward fold. Now staying in the forward fold, we're going to go a little deeper. So place the palm of your hand underneath your foot. So the heel is down, but the palm is up. So the balls of the feet are on the palms of your hands. You may need to bend your knees, and that's okay. Make sure there's no excess tension in the neck. So here we get a little deeper calf muscle stretch. Sure, there's no tension in the neck in this position. Shake it out. And then from that binding, lift off of the hands, back to the earth, rooting down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, floating the hands back to the heart. So Virabhadrasana 2, take the legs wide. And from here, rotate the left foot to the left. Inhale the arms out to the side, relaxing the shoulder blades and bend that left knee. So here the torso is right in line with the pelvis. Tailbone rooting, spine long, shoulder blades relaxed. And then the gaze is off to the left. So second warrior pose. So still now gazing in a different direction, but equally mindful, fully present. Now the front left thigh muscle might be starting to feel some hello. Or maybe it's that left inner thigh, maybe it's the hip. And then inhale, straighten that leg, hands to the hips, and pivot for the other side. Right foot, bend the right knee, keep the torso right over the pelvis. Inhale, arms out to the side, relaxing the shoulder blades. And the easeful gaze to the right. Keep the breath even. So even though we're working more now, keep the fluidity of the breath even. No edges, no holding. Allowing the body to know it's safe, secure, stable on the earth with the divine spirit leading the way. As you inhale, straighten that leg, hands to the hips, both feet parallel. Exhale, pour out, forward fold, bending at the hip creases, hands on the earth, feet on the earth, and just allow the whole spine to pour out. Nice, full, long, deep breaths in, long out. And then slowly straighten the arms. A little bend to the knees so you can heel toe, the feet in. So the feet are sitting bone with the heart. That forward fold. Release, rooting through the legs. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. So we're going to get a little more expansive here. So take the legs wide again. And left foot to the left. Bend the left knee. Now, This time we're going to do a humble warrior. So interlace the hands behind the back and rotate the elbows so they're pointing behind. So here the shoulder blades are on the back. Extend the arms behind and then bow the heart alongside that left thigh. You want to make sure the knee is right over the ankle the whole time. Make sure the spine is long, no tension in the neck, just extension. Nice opening in the shoulders here with the deep warrior pose, the humble warrior, the one guided by love, abundance, fullness of heart. Rooting down through the legs as if someone's helping you lift up from the hands. Inhale up. Ooh, rotate the feet. And now we're going to go to the left. So bend the left knee. As you interlace the fingers, switch the interlace so the other pinky's on the outside. Rotate the elbows behind so the shoulder blades are on the back. And then bowing the heart alongside that left leg, right leg this time. Spine long, heart melting, not dropping the head. We're allowing it to stay in line with the heart today. And as you root down a little stronger through the legs, imagine someone holding the hands. Inhale, rise up. Releasing the hands, rotate both feet forward and bowing, releasing, letting go of the effort and melting, pouring out into the still pond of the heart. All of the tension of the mind and the body released to the earth. Straighten the arms and soft knees, heel toe, the feet in, just about halfway in. So now the feet are still at an angle outward, or at an angle outward. Squat and bring the hands to the heart center. And just adjust the width so that the knees are over the ankles, hands to the heart, spine extending out from there. First, a little more hello in the hips now. A little strengthening in the quads. Fingertips to the earth or hands to the earth, straighten the legs. Heel toe, the feet all the way together now. Bend the knees, take the knees wide, and this time reach the arms out in front. So allow just the heart, not the head to drop, but allow the heart to melt down between the legs. Bringing the hands back underneath, straighten the legs, forward fold. Rooting down, inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. So we're going to play with a variety of Bakasana or an arm balancing here. So the most easeful version would be to take the legs back out, come to a squat, hands back here. So you can stay here if you're not doing arm balancing. You can stay in the squat. The easiest version is here. Hands are shoulder width. Bring the inner thighs to the elbows. And then just allowing the heart to melt. The feet come up. Or if you know regular Bakasana, you can do that, of course, too. And then slowly making your way down to the buttocks. You've made it to the earth. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let's start off with the fingertips behind, extending the spine upwards for a little deeper inner thigh stretch. Now, if this is plenty of stretch, you can stay here. If you want a little bit more, take the ankles and extend the spine forward as you come over the legs. This gives a little more support for knees. Keep extending the spine, keeping the head lined up with the heart, right? Keeping the thoughts lined up with love, with the divine, peace. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Help the knees back together, straighten the legs out in front. Shake it out. And we're going to go into a little hip action. So take your left leg and bring it into baby cradle. Holding our baby. So keep the right leg engaged, sitting bones rooted, spine nice and long. So you can feel as you do that, the head naturally moves back in line with the heart. As we love our baby, we give it a little rocking. Nice baby. Only you know where those toes have been. Now we're going to take our baby for a boat ride, or maybe a surf trip. So let's lean back, start balancing on the buttocks as that right leg comes off the ground. So it's kind of half boat, half baby cradle. Now we're going to kind of do a little cross body action here. So take that right foot in a circle, keeping the legs steady. Keep it going. And then loosen up the left hand and pat your head. Keep it going. Now switch directions with your foot. Nicely done. And release. All right. Very good for the first time, guys. Let's take the right foot. We're going this side too. Take that leg across. Baby cradle, hips root, spine long. It's our twin. Got to give it the same loving attention. So root through that hip, lengthen the spine. Also, of course, the hip. Keep it even. Start to lean back until that left leg hovers off the ground. Nice breath, deep breath. Get that core working. Now take the foot in a circle, keeping the legs steady. Spine long and don't round the back. Keep the spine long. Oh yeah, there, but lean back. Now loosen up the right hand. Pat the head. Switch directions with the foot. We're balancing that right and left brain. Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta do this again. It's too much fun. Okay, come on down. Very good. All right, we're gonna do one more here for the hip flexor. So we're gonna roll onto the left side and have the hips bent, knees bent. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, but the chair has fallen over on the side. So place the top hand, the right hand on the top of the waist. And as you push down, feel the waist move up. So now we have the spine right in line. Yeah, a little bit more, Andre. Get the waistline more up because you're still sagging like this. Take your arm maybe a little, there you go. Now, waistline up. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Now take the top ankle, keep the knee down, and belly button's in, tailbones towards that knee. And as the knee goes back, it kind of lines up the whole body. The shoulder blades on the back. So here we have quad hip flexor on one side, plus we're also strengthening the sides of the body at the same time. Feel the shoulder blades on the back, head back, in line with the heart. And then release that knee back. Roll all the way over onto the other side. So now, still, it's like you're sitting in that chair. Push down through the forearm, get the waistline back up, and then take a hold of the top foot. Keep the belly button in towards the spine as the knee moves back. So Andre, push more into the arm. So the waistline, the other way. This one, yeah, there you go. Keep waistline back as you press back. And then return that leg. Here, we're gonna come all the way onto, let's come onto our shins. So here, sitting between your feet, thighs, try to keep them as parallel. So we're gonna do Supta Virasana, lying down hero's pose. So as we take the hands behind, lift the buttocks off the ground for a moment so that you can bring the belly button in, tailbone extends more towards the knees, and then start to come down, but don't let the knees splay out wide. Nice, full, long, deep breaths as you go deeper. Make sure you unstick the buttocks flesh so you don't crunch the lower back. You've got to keep that pelvic loop, which is belly button in, tailbone towards the knees. Nice, full waves of breath as you're working the muscles in the pelvic area. Feeling that hip flexor stretch. This is the first part of having a good back bend, is opening that part of the leg that's tight. And then as you inhale, come on up, make slowly, hands in front, come into a down dog and walk out your dog. One leg straight, then the other. And come all the way onto the ground. So inner rotate the legs. And then belly button up, tailbone extending through the legs, straighten the feet out. And here we're gonna come into a cobra and hold it. So inhale, lift head, neck, chest, shoulder blades stay on and down the back as you come up. Go to a point that's comfortable for you, breathing. And then on your exhale, round down, one vertebra at a time. And you can just take the hands around the head, turning the head to one side or resting the forehead on your hands. And breathe into any tightness. If you held any tension in your back, breathe into the back. Let the air element, which is the element of the heart, the chakra, brings lightness, joy, here compassion. And let it go. As you let go of the breath, let go of the tension, and let it return to the earth. So next we're going to come into Sphinx Pose. So your elbows are right underneath the shoulders, hands, forearms are parallel. Make sure you have an inner rotation with the thighs, belly button up, tailbone in towards your toes, and then bend the knees. So with the arms, pull the heart forward. Now you can stay right here. Can be plenty of stretch in the front of the body. But if you'd like a little bit more, you can take the hands next to the chest and go back into Cobra. Keep the breath full, opening up the whole of the body, front of the body here, from the belly all the way up to the neck. And exhale, round down. Turn the head to the other side or hands on the head, forehead on the hands. Rock out the legs. And again, breathe into any part of the back that's feeling tight. And as you exhale, release the breath, release the tension, letting it all go. Release the thoughts that held that tension. Place the hands next to the chest and come to tabletop once again. And here we're going to just go into a little cat pose. So as you inhale, move the waistline up towards the sky. Allow the head to bow inward. Breathe fully into your back, opening up any tight spots. And let those tight spots release on the exhale. Take the knees a little wider and go into an extended child's pose. So hips to the heels, arms stretch out in front, forehead again rests on the earth. And as the forehead rests, think of all of the negative thought patterns that we have. Let them release back into the earth, softening the heart, opening up the shoulders. We're going to add a little side body stretch into this. So walk the hands over to the right. So the chest comes over the right knee, left arm reaches way over. And take some deep, long breaths. Deep, long breaths in to the left side of the body, left side of the heart. So the left side is connected to the feminine, the receptive, the receiving, the non-linear thinking, the nurturing, that part of the heart. And then walking the hands all the way over to the left, chest comes over the left knee, right arm stretches way over. Take full waves of breath here, opening up the right side of the body, right side of the heart. Here's more related to doing. So we might do something in order to express our love. Or here we can create from love. Offer out. And then walk the arms back to the center. Inhale, back up and cross the ankles and sit behind your legs, taking the legs out in front. We're going to go into, just bring neutral rotation to the legs by inviting the inner thigh under. Keep the left leg straight, Jana Shirshasana, taking the right knee out to the side. Start with the hands like in plow, not plow. Just take the arms and lengthen the spine. Here we're lining up, head right on top of the heart, and we can feel that opening of the heart. So as we come into a forward fold, try to maintain that as much as you can. So taking the hands, walking the hands towards the foot. You can hold ankle if not, but keep the spine nice and long. And then just extend out and over to your ability. Each inhale, encourage just that lengthening of the spine. The exhale, melting to a point that is comfortable for you. And then on an inhale, slowly help yourself back up. Straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee, fingertips behind to encourage that nice lengthening of the spine. And then as you exhale, extending out and over. So as we go into our forward folds, this is an inward practice. Going inward, finding that peace, love within. And inhale, coming all the way back up. Straighten out that leg. Let's take the legs wide. We'll do one more forward fold with the legs wide. Starting off with the hands behind, lengthening the spine. And then as you exhale, extending forward. Keep the legs engaged, heels rooting, top of the thighs rooting, spine out of that as you melt forward. Each breath deep and long. On an inhale, slowly help yourself back up. Using your hands to help the knees bend, bring the right leg onto the ground for Matsya Andrasana. The left foot can stay in front of that left sit bone or on the other side. Just move the abdominals out. Either hug the knee or elbow on the outside, other hand behind. Both sitting bones rooting, lengthen the spine. Exhale, spiraling. Last twist here, wringing out all the old tension of mind, old tension of body. I'm looking for the good, the love, the peace. As you inhale, face back forward, or switch legs. Just releasing. Left leg on the ground, right foot over in front. The abdominals out of the way if you need. Hug that knee or elbow on the outside. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you exhale, spiraling to the right. Full, long, deep breaths. Deep in, long out. Bringing out all the old. You're literally shifting our perspective of seeing the positive in each being. That light of love within, sometimes hidden, sometimes more vibrant. We choose to see. Inhale, facing forward, both legs. Now we're going to do one more forward fold. Paschimottanasana, lengthen the spine, and exhale, extend over. Every inhale, a lengthening, truly bowing inward, finding the peace within. And inhale, coming up, flying all the way down. Go into a shoulder stand for a moment, so bring the elbows close together. If you want a variation, you can just take the legs up towards the sky. Otherwise, round up, catching the hips. Head rooting down, hands supporting the back as the legs extend towards the sky. Full waves of breath here. And then going into plow. If the toes touch the ground, you could interlace the hands. And then to come down, bring the arms to the earth and slowly round down, one vertebra at a time. And bringing the feet to the earth. Take a breath here for a moment, just allowing your back to come to neutral. I'm going to straighten out the legs here for Savasana. So take the legs as wide as your mat, arms out to the side, palms up. And let with each exhale, let all of the tension from your body release. You might shake the head gently from side to side. Just make sure there's no tension in the neck or the shoulders. Let anything there just melt down the arms and out the fingertips. You might shake the hips, releasing all the tension down the legs. Bring your awareness to your belly. See if you're holding anything there. Let it relax. Make sure the jaw is slightly open. The eyelids heavy, the forehead relaxed. Your whole body, with every exhale, is feeling heavier and heavier, returning to the earth from where it came. The body and the ego-made mind, all is returning to the earth from where it began. And then bring your awareness to the heart center, the abode of spirit, as they call it, because of the energy of love that's resonant there. So just bring the heart, attention to the heart. For a moment, remember a time where you felt unconditional love, the fullness of that. As you remember that moment, re-experience that wholeness that is always there. Let go of the thought that brought, or the memory that brought you there. Let go of any other thoughts that pop up and just stay with the heart awareness, that fullness. You might add a mantra such as, I am love. I am an extension of the love of the divine. I am peace. Pick one that resonates with you today. And if the mind wanders away from the heart and the mantra, gently let go of what came in the way and drop your awareness into the still pond of the heart. Coming back to the mantra. Feel the heaviness of the body, stability and security of just being supported, one with the earth. And tune in to the aspect that has peace and contentment, that is spirit, that is feeling some of the oneness of the divine. As you take a deeper breath into the heart and out long, start to add movement to fingers, to toes, stretching the body in a way that feels yummy and supportive to its gentle awakening. And then bend your knees, and as you exhale, roll to the right into a fetal position and take a breath. On your inhale, come on up. Slowly, you can sit on something for a little more support if that feels good to you. And allow the spine once again to be long. Allow the head to line up with the heart. We're going to finish with just a little seated meditation. So with your awareness at the heart center, you can use the same mantra that you did lying down if there was one that fit. I am love. I am one with the divine. I'm an extension of the love of the divine. I am peace. Whatever feels right. If you have another mantra you can use, whatever resonates with the energy of the divine. And when the mind pops up with a thought contrary to that, let it go on an exhale, maybe even add, you are not me, I am not that. And drop your awareness like a pebble dropping into a still pond, a pond of the heart, pond of love, and imagine, or a pond of peace, letting the ripples of that pond expand outward, outward into the universe. So every time you come back to the mantra, I am peace, I am love, that pebble drops into the heart and resonates out, touching everything, everyone, everywhere, bringing more peace, more love to your awareness, to the universe. The awareness of the heart. Bring the hands back to the heart center. The hands in Anjali Mudra, thumbs touching the heart. Here is a reminder that the heart is always whole. Sometimes we experience the fullness of love there. Sometimes it's covered by old thought, old belief. So with a little more remembrance of that fullness, we honor that within ourselves and within all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you. Very nice to have you guys.